Why did Bernhard Langer decide to break his silence on the rumors about him? Bernhard has been at the center of rumors for years now. At 67, this golfing legend has decided to set the record straight on everything from his game to his longevity. This will be revealing. After scanning the pages of Golf.com, Golf Digest, and The Guardian, we gathered the rumors surrounding his career, his health, and his legacy over the years. Stay with us to see how he finally set the record straight at 67 years old and what legacy he is bound to leave the sport. First, let us take a look at his legendary career. He is one of the world's leading golfers in the 80s and 90s. Following the creation of the Sony ranking, now known as the official World Golf Ranking, he became the first #1 ranked player in the world. He is one of only 5 golfers who have won pro golf events on all 6 continents where golf is played. He has victories on all premier tours. His 42 wins on the European Tour is the second most all-time win. He has 3 wins on the PGA Tour and numerous international victories, including wins on the Japan Golf Tour, Asian Tour, Australasian Tour, and the Tour de las Americas. The highlights of his career are his 2 PGA Major Championships, winning the Masters in 1985, where he won by 2 strokes over runner-ups Seve Ballesteros, Raymond Floyd, and Curtis Strange, and winning it again in 1993 with a 4-shot victory over Chip Beck. After turning 50, he established himself as the most successful player in the annals of the PGA Tour Champions. He not only won a record 12 senior major championships, but he has also been the money leader in a record 11 seasons and a record 7 times in a row. He is the only player to achieve the current career Senior Grand Slam, after winning the Senior Open Championship 4 times, the U.S. Senior Open 2 times, the Regions Tradition 2 times, the Constellation Senior Players Championship 3 times, and the Senior PGA Championship once. He has also registered the most career wins in the PGA Tour Champions with 47. He secured his 47th title at the 2024 Charles Schwab Cup Championship, achieving the victory with a 5 under 66, holing a 30-foot birdie putt on the final hole. Bernhard's dominance in the golf sport is undeniable, not only for the numbers, but also for his unshakable presence on the golf course. What are the rumors and accusations about him? At the 2024 PNC Championship, Team Woods and Team Langer found themselves in a sudden death playoff on the final hole. While both teams made their way to the green with similar length eagle putts, it was Bernhard who sunk an 18-footer to clinch the victory for Team Langer. Some fans began to question whether Team Langer's win was legit after watching the proceedings on the internet. They thought that Bernhard might have used an anchored putt, a technique banned by the USGA and R&A in 2013, because his hand looked like it was resting on his chest as he made the putt. It didn't stop there, as ESPN's Paolo Uggetti accused Bernhard of teeing up his ball in a bunker on the 14th hole on final day to get a better shot. He and his son, Jason, noticed a small clump of sand within club length of the ball. Since it was deemed a natural area, they were allowed to use it as a tee. The strategic move benefited Bernhard as he was able to use his driver from the elevated position. As to his health, he tore his Achilles tendon in February 2024 while playing pickleball. He experienced difficulty in walking, which led to his withdrawal from the 2024 Masters. He returned to the PGA Tour Champions in May 2024. Despite making good progress recovering, he stated that walking was still difficult and that he felt fatigue and stiffness after walking 9 holes. Still, he was able to win the Charles Schwab Cup Championship in November. Fans and critics alike are aware of his struggles and have been discussing his physical limitations, particularly his ability to compete at the highest level. In response to this, he has openly acknowledged that he is no longer physically capable of competing with the younger generation of golfers. He has decided that the 2025 Masters was his final competitive PGA tournament, marking the end of his 41-year journey at Augusta National. His 3 consecutive missed cuts at the event in recent years solidified his decision. This decision has become the main conversation regarding his future in golf. The talks revolved around the emotional significance of his final Masters. It is an acknowledgement of the moment's magnitude and the memories he has created over his participation at the tournament for 4 decades. The media sees his career as winding down, specifically his participation in the Masters, marking the end of a significant era. He also ended his DP World Tour career, where he has been a member for 50 years. However, he remains actively involved in the PGA Tour Champions, where he continued to achieve considerable success, including multiple victories and record-breaking numbers. It's time to discover how he replied to these gossips. Watch on to find out. How did he address the rumors? As far as his physical decline is concerned, he acknowledges it with a note that courses are becoming longer while his distance is shortening. Because he now needs to hit hybrids to reach greens, while younger players are using 9-irons or wedges, he appears to no longer be competitive on courses longer than 7,500 yards. He understands that age and physical limitations are affecting his ability to compete at the highest level. Regarding his health, he admits that walking has become a challenge for him, especially after playing multiple holes. He experiences fatigue and stiffness, particularly after walking long distances. He has also dealt with the yips, involuntary muscle spasms that affect putting. As to his overall physical well-being, he emphasizes the importance of a consistent fitness routine, focusing on daily exercise and stretching. Stretching is important in targeting muscles specific to golf, such as the hamstrings and lower back. He also incorporates exercises for core muscles and balance, using tools like ropes, bands, and balance balls. His workouts include exercises mimicking the golf swing, focusing on strength and flexibility related to the sport. Before a round, he dedicates time to warm up and loosen up his muscles. He highlights the benefits of regular movement for stamina, feeling better, and improved bodily function. He is also an advocate of a proactive approach to fitness, utilizing all available resources and being creative when doing workouts. This includes body weight exercises, treadmills, and even putting greens. As far as his commitment to the game is concerned, he is driven by his faith, his family, and his personal desire to excel in his chosen profession. Because he believes that God guides him in his career pursuits, he strives to honor that direction by playing to the best of his ability, while at the same time balancing it with his family life. He dedicates himself to meticulous focus and preparation, in recognition that hard work and mental discipline are your weapons to achieving success. Hard work consists of skills, fundamentals, and physical preparation. As to public scrutiny, he has addressed them head-on, stating that it's human to be jealous, specifically when someone is successful and at the top of the leaderboard. He also acknowledges that the public may have a different perception about a personality based on their perceived visual cues. What is the secret to his longevity in professional golf? His dedication to golf transcends technique and involves total well-being. His diet is known to primarily consist of sauerkraut and sausages, which he has time and again jokingly attributed as the chief sources of his longevity. He also emphasizes the importance of a balanced diet and the avoidance of alcohol and smoking. He engages in consistent exercise habits, including stretching twice a day and avoiding excessive sedentary time. He actively works out and, when in the grounds, enjoys walking and avoids prolonged periods of sitting in a cart. His longevity in pro golf is an intermingling of a consistent workout routine, a focus on his golf swing, and a strong mental approach. the importance of a good technique, mental toughness, a strong caddy and coach relationship, an ability to make game adjustments, and a good private life cannot be overemphasized. Game adjustments could include adjustments to the swing to minimize strain on the body. A strong mental approach assures the ability to overcome challenges and changes in the rules of the game. A strong caddy and coach relationship provides a golfer with consistent support and guidance. In conclusion, his approach to staying competitive and maintaining his health combines a balanced diet, an active lifestyle, and a positive mindset with a notable emphasis on enjoying a game of golf. We know what the rumors are, we discovered how he addressed them, but how did it affect his performance? Keep on watching and find out. What was the impact of the rumors on his career? The rumors have had a mixed impact on his career. The added pressure from public scrutiny motivated him to work harder. Regardless of this external pressure, he simply continued pursuing his strong work ethic and consistent game approach in improving and maintaining his skills. While public scrutiny may have added some pressure to his game, he has continued to excel, maintaining his streak since 2007, winning multiple tournaments, and setting records for career earnings on the PGA Tour Champions. This continued success just shows that he is able to navigate these negative pressures without them visibly derailing him. His being able to play the Masters at age 67 clearly suggested his ability to handle the public pressure associated with being an older player in a competitive sport. The accusations that tremendously affected him were those pertaining to his putting stroke and his supposedly cheating at the PNC Championship. He has expressed his frustration with these accusations, emphatically stating that he is an individual of integrity who doesn't intentionally break the rules. He is of the belief that these accusations stem from jealousy. In his defense, the USGA has stated that his putting style is legal and is not in violation of the golf rules. While these rumors may have caused some controversy, Bernhard's overall legacy as a successful and influential figure in the field of golf remains undauntingly strong. And while public scrutiny remained present, it did not negatively impact his career or performance. He continues to maintain a high level of play in the PGA Tour Champions. What does he think about ageism in sports? He believes that age is not a barrier to continued improvement in golf. While some physical attributes may decline with age, individuals can learn and adapt, focusing on areas like chipping, putting, and bunker shots to compensate for any distance loss. By accepting the changes that come with aging, a golfer can make the necessary adjustments to maintain acceptable performance levels. While negative attitudes about aging can have detrimental effects on both physical and mental health, he does not believe that ageism is either inevitable or insurmountable in sports. Continued participation and adaptation are the key strategies in the navigation of the aging process. This includes the competitive settings in the PGA Champions Tour, where older athletes compete against each other. Bernhard is a testament to the fact that age does not automatically diminish talent or the ability to compete at a high level. We're on the home stretch. In just a few minutes, we'll discuss the legacy he is leaving the sport. Stay with us to find out. How is he doing on the PGA Tour at age 67? His ability to return to the tour just 8 months after tearing his Achilles tendon is an achievement in itself and is a testament to his resilience and dedication. In his 41st and final Masters tournament, wearing an outfit inspired by his 1985 Masters winning attire, he finished with rounds of 74 and 73, missing the cut by 1 stroke. His shooting a 74 in his first round was considered a good performance for his age. He has participated in several PGA Champions Tour events in the first half of 2025 and has shown strong performance in some of them. His best finish was a tie for second at the Mitsubishi Electric Championship. He tied for 12th in 2 tournaments, the Chubb Classic and the Cologuard Classic. He tied for 19th at the Gallery Classic. His worst finish so far was 68th at the Hogue Classic. His continued relevance in the golf world stems from his undeniable longevity, impressive achievements, and dedication to the sport. Despite his age, he remains a formidable player and a respected figure in the game. He continues to play a full PGA Champions Tour schedule, a demonstration of his unwavering commitment to the sport. This ability to compete at a high level, even into his 60s, serves as an inspiration to other golfers, particularly as they age. He remains open to learning and refining his technique despite his advanced years. Even as he approaches the end of his career, he continues to be driven by his competitive spirit and desire to win. What would be the legacy he's leaving in the history of the sport? His golf legacy is defined by his remarkable longevity, his dominant PGA Tour Champions presence, and his inevitable Masters tournament success. His 41 consecutive appearances at the Masters, including 2 wins spanning 4 decades, showcased his incredible endurance. Not only is he a 12 Senior Tour Major champion, his 47 wins on the Senior Tour is particularly notable, a record that stands alone, making him an all-time leader. His winning all the current senior majors at least once during his career establishes him as a true legend. Likewise, he has a significant and enduring impact on golf culture, particularly in Europe and the rest of the world. Marked by numerous victories and a remarkable longevity, his long and successful career has inspired generations of golfers, particularly in Germany, as well as across Europe. As the European Ryder Cup captain 2004, he led the team to victory, showcasing his leadership skills while further enhancing his legacy within the sport. His use of a persimmon driver throughout his career, including his Masters triumphs, made him the last player to win a major with such a club, a highlight of his unique approach to the game. Both younger and older players take inspiration from his ability to adapt and overcome challenges. Younger golf players look up to him and learn from his example, particularly the importance of dedication, physical fitness, and a strong mental game. Because his career is a testament to the value of perseverance and dedication, it inspires future golfers, especially in Germany, to pursue their dreams in the sport. On the other hand, his continued success serves as a positive example for older players who may be worried about the decline of their skills. He shows that it's possible to continue competing at a high level as you age, and that experience and mental fortitude can be valuable assets in the end. His incredible achievements were immortalized with his induction into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 2002. His ability to compete at the highest level for so long, even as other top players retired, is an epilogue to his golf legacy. What lies ahead for him in the future? He continues to compete on the PGA Tour Champions, remaining a prominent and successful player on the Senior Tour, despite being 67 years of age. His reasons for continuing to play include his enjoyment of the sport, his being healthy enough to play, and his ability to continue competing at a high level. As long as he feels good, still enjoys playing, and remains successful, he has no intention of stopping or retiring. While he knows the challenges that a long career entails, including physical aches and being away from his family, he has learned to manage all these aspects of his life harmoniously. He is actively mentoring younger German golfers, including his son Jason, inspiring them with his longevity and consistent performance in the sport. He has been seen interacting with and encouraging younger players, particularly those in the German golf scene. He is not necessarily a formal mentor in a structured program. He is seen as a role model and source of guidance for aspiring golfers. He shares his knowledge and experience, contributing to the growth of the game in his home country in the process. At his last Masters, despite being the oldest player, he provided a valuable lesson to the youngest player in the field by demonstrating his continued influence on the younger generation of golfers. His transition to a more advisory and coaching role will focus on sharing his wisdom and experience with younger golfers while also enjoying the game at a more leisurely pace. Among his personal projects is his conduct of an annual charitable event for Youth of Christ. He is a devout Christian and is actively involved in the European Tour Bible class. He enjoys skiing and driving fast cars. His remarkable ability to balance his love for golf and his evolving role in it is manifested in his ability to adapt to the changing rules and challenges of the sport, his continuously competing at a high level, and his influencing the younger generations. His enduring passion for the game is evidenced by his success on the 50 and older circuit. With a career spanning over 4 decades, Bernhard is one of the most successful and enduring golfers in the history of the sport. For another golf narrative of considerable interest, simply proceed to the next video on cue.